woke up from a nap and then hopped in the shower, and then something came to mind. You know that saying when they be like, what you judge in others also lives in you. I hear that often, and for whatever reason that came to mind tonight when I was in my shower. But typically when I hear people say it, they don't really go into detail about what that really means or like give an example of that. And so for whatever reason, God just kind of gave me some insight about that I just wanted to share my thoughts in case it helps someone else who want to change. Whatever judgment that you place on someone else also lives in you, meaning you wouldn't be able to perceive that as something worthy of being judged if it didn't also live inside of you. Because typically perspectives and perceptions are learned behaviors. If you think about how we're all born like a blank piece of paper, and so what you become an adult and judge about other people are at one point in time something that you either judge in yourself unintentionally because you saw your parents display behaviors that your parents or the adults around you judge themselves about that particular thing or idea or character trait. So it's perspectives and perceptions are learned behavior, and so what you judge in another person also you're judging in yourself, because you wouldn't even perceive it, the thing that you're judging, if it wasn't something that you also have in your subconscious that you are unconscious of, that you are judging in yourself because it's something that you've seen in childhood or from the adults around you or from life experiences. So we would be neutral to it. You wouldn't even see it unless it was something that also lived in your psyche that you also judge in yourself and don't know it. So here's the question. So I was reflecting on that. So what is an example of that? So it's like, or wait, what you judge in others, you also judge in yourself. And so if everybody is you pushed out, whether you judging them or not, everybody that you come across in your life are actually you pushed out. And so I was reflecting on how if you think a person is a jerk or asshole, turn the finger back on yourself, you can reflect on actually it's not even about them. If I look in my mirror, let me ask myself, actually, how am I being a jerk or asshole to myself? How am I being a jerk to myself? Or if you think somebody is, somebody's too, it could be anything. You think somebody is too nice, like, okay, that person is way too nice, something's not right. Actually, if you point the finger back at yourself, you can ask yourself, actually, how am I not being nice enough and kind enough to myself? What is my internal dialogue looking like? Because how am I judging someone for being nice and looking at that as a weakness or something that is a flaw? And reflect on, actually, maybe that's a characteristic I need to have more of myself. How am I not kind and nice to myself? How do I talk to myself? How do I treat myself? Maybe they're not too nice. Or it could be that person's too superficial or something like that. Turn it back on yourself. You can ask yourself that same question. Well, how are you superficial? In what ways are you superficial or living from an egoic, inflated egoic perspective about yourself that you're probably not even aware of? And if you sit still enough, you'll be able to catch it, because they say everybody is you pushed out. Everybody is you pushed out, and what you judge in somebody else also lives in you. Because you wouldn't be able to, you wouldn't perceive it if it didn't, because perceptions, perspectives, worldviews, self-perceptions, ideas are learned behaviors. We're all born like a blank piece of paper. So I just wanted to share my thoughts. I love y'all. I hope this is helpful. Okay, bye.